The other weird thing that happened was in my subconscious mind, it created an issue. Doesn't make a very nice impression. Yes. Especially now, though, that I just had to buy a new appliance package. Today I'm at the doctor's office. I'm about to do a breath test where I breathe into a straw or something and it goes into this weird machine. I did not know that that was a word for unplug in Spanish, desconecte. I couldn't eat anything yesterday. All I could eat was some white rice and some clear broth. And I guess this test is to see if I have any food intolerances or a certain type of food intolerance. Done a bunch of other tests. So far, everything's been negative. Everything's been normal. They haven't found anything. It's been interesting trying to figure out what's causing the health issues. I guess sometimes that happens. I got a little frustrated because I thought they were for sure going to find something and they didn't. But I guess in a way, I have to look at it like it's good news. Maybe it's psychosomatic. Maybe it's a mind-body issue because I've seen all my husband's health stuff and maybe it somehow, in my subconscious mind, it created an issue. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. The weird thing is, after they told me that they found nothing and they can't find anything, I have been feeling better. But I'm going to take this test anyway just to see if maybe I have difficulty digesting certain foods and see if that might be it. It's kind of weird. This is like a storage room or something. It's like they have a fibro scan over here. I wonder if that's to check for people with fibromyalgia. And they've got a broken chair, some kind of a cart, another fibro scan, and a bunch of random boxes and mops. I guess Swiffer mops and things. What is that? A suitcase back there? Oh, it's an Amazon Basics shredder. And then, well, a wheelchair, that's fair enough. This is in a hospital. And then the medical equipment over here, but like, seriously? This is the best storage room they have for all this stuff? Doesn't make a very nice impression. I guess I'm on Medicaid. This is what I get. Doesn't bother me at all, to be honest. I think some people view going to the doctor like a experience and they expect every room to be this sanitized, kind of idealized version of what a medical office should be. Something you'd see in a movie or on TV or something. I don't know. This doesn't quite match that image. I could care less, honestly. I just think it's funny. Just gonna read my book on Ayurveda in Espanol while I'm waiting. The rest of the hospital is a little bit nicer. Gotta go on this thing. Trying to get on the elevator. All right, here we go. I don't know why I pushed that twice. Of course, the gift shop looks perfect. Here we go, walking outside. You can see the Vegas mountains. Well, these are more like the hills in the southwest part of town. Mount Charleston is way far out to the northwest. I have a long walk through the parking lot to get back to my car. People be sick. There are a lot of cars here. Look at all these cars, just cars in every direction. A lot of sick people around, I guess, in this town. Probably all the big cities. Well, maybe not everyone coming to this place is sick. Maybe some are just coming for routine checkups and stuff, and that's good. It's good to keep up with your health and your checkups. I'm late in setting up my Christmas decor. We haven't done it yet. I want to set up Christmas decorations tonight. Finally made it. Woo! Yes. Okay, back in the car. That went well. They're really nice in there. Hopefully this will also be another negative test showing everything's fine, but I do want to take these tests because it is helpful knowledge to know if your body has difficulty processing certain foods. That's good knowledge to have. I'm looking forward to being able to eating more normally again because I did a day of semi-fasting yesterday, so I'm excited to eat some food. I'm pretty hungry. And I have to teach yoga today. And the other thing on the agenda is driving my son to school because he has another final. So it's going to be another pretty busy day. I missed my Spanish group. I haven't been to my Spanish group in several weeks. I could have gone today, except that I had this medical appointment. So I don't know, I just keep missing it, which is kind of a bummer, but I do Duolingo every night. And I was reading a Spanish book in there. It's so important to learn another language if you want to maintain brain health, and also just to feel that sense of connection with other people and other cultures, and just to expand your horizons, expand your mind. And I just think it's really good for us on many levels to always be learning other languages and always be learning new things in general, especially later in life. I'll bring you with me on some of my adventures today so we can keep talking. This is a Vlogmas vlog. Vlogmas is new. I always felt like it would be too much or it would just be a lot, but it's seeming actually to be all right so far. I want to get more like Christmassy themed activities in it, images, or just if I see like Christmassy stuff around, I'll take a picture of it. At least you can see some Vlogmas type stuff on a Vlogmas video. I've been wanting to decorate, but so much else keeps coming up that I haven't been able to get to it yet. We hosted Thanksgiving. We had, I think, 13 people over and we had dinner. So the house is actually in pretty good shape still. So there's not that much cleaning that needs to be done. But I do want to clean before I decorate because I feel like, what's the point of decorating if your house is a mess? The other weird thing that happened was my washing machine broke, and I've been hearing people say because of the tariffs that are coming up, things are going to get a lot more expensive, like in the next year or even possibly a few months. And they're saying if you need a new electronics item or if you need a new appliance, get it now because it's going to get a lot more expensive later, or it might not even be available at all. And I've known for a while that the dryer was losing efficiency, and it was probably costing a lot more to just keep running that old dryer than it would to buy a new one. And then our refrigerator was breaking down every 3 to 6 months because it has like this design flaw that makes it burn its compressor out. Rather than paying a repairman every few months, that was becoming financially ludicrous. So we just went ahead and ordered a new 3 appliance package. And if you order 3 appliances, at least at Home Depot, like the more you order, the more of a discount they give you. I think they gave a $450 discount because we ordered 3, but it's on credit. So I just got to try to pay that off as quickly as possible so I don't end up paying interest, or a lot of interest, you know. But they're delivering those appliances tomorrow, and in the meantime I have to figure out how to at least clear the space and pull the washer and dryer and refrigerator out from their alcoves and store them somewhere until I can get someone to pick them up for free, because Home Depot will charge you, I think, $50 to cart away an old appliance, but I'd rather give it away to someone for free and let someone try to fix it. And obviously that's another way of saving. So I've got that going on as well. So I'm really occupied, and it just seems like the Christmas decorating keeps getting pushed to the back burner. This holiday overwhelm. I don't even know how people manage to have their house all decorated and all perfect, and they've already done all their shopping and they're just all done and relaxed and baking cookies. I'm nowhere near to being ready to do all that relaxing stuff. And I don't know if I'm even going to be able to buy anyone any gifts. Not that I usually ever buy very much, but like I try to buy at least a few things for my niece and nephew and my kids. But I think they do understand, especially now though that I just had to buy a new appliance package. And in December, it just seems like, you know, it's always something. Last year it was a big plumbing issue. The kitchen sink would not drain, and we had to run a large snake down through the drain line, and it was a big ordeal. We had to do it twice because the first snake didn't work, and it was pretty stressful. And I don't know, I'm like ready for a holiday season that's just really peaceful and relaxing and easy and no major financial or like home improvement issues come up. This is part of the stress of being a homeowner. It's worth it, I think. It's worth it, but it can definitely come with its load of stress. Today is already like the 10th and December is flying by. What's on the agenda for today? I have to drive my son to his final and I am going to teach yoga later tonight, but I am looking forward to eating some actual food because yesterday I was barely able to eat anything like I mentioned before. So I'll bring you along with me on a few more of my big adventures today. Hambre es la mejor salsa del mundo. Hunger is the best sauce in the world. In other words, when you're hungry, all the foods taste good. Really good.
Se tienen comida, algunos juegos, y es como la recaudación grande del hospital, pero eso.
I wanted to capture some bright holiday lights for this vlog, so I drove around filming beautiful lights everywhere I could find them. As I drove around looking at Christmas lights, I began to wish that everyone could experience the holidays, whether they celebrate or not, in a way where they're honored, loved, and cherished, and treated really well by family and friends and everyone they encounter. And I wish the same for you. And if you are having a hard time getting through, just try to hold on. Remember to honor yourself with radical self-love, self-care, and self-acceptance. Sometimes it's up to you to pull through. And with these tools in your toolbox, you can do it. I'm wishing you all the best through the holidays and into the coming new year. This is my first vlog-style vlog on this channel, so let me know in the comments what you think. If you're feeling lonely around this time of year, watch this video I recently made about having no friends. Maybe it can give you some ideas on how to deal with it. I talk about some of the things that have helped me, so maybe they can help you too. Check it out.